Hello. Sorry for the boodly dudes here. Yeah, forgot to plug my phone in. Camera, what are you doing? Camera's been acting up recently. There we go. World cycling champion? Nah. No, I just, my family only has one car. So if I need to do anything during the day, I have to cycle to it. And today was going to a counter protest in downtown Guelph. Because there was a whole, a garbage protest for shit people going on across Canada, and I went to protest their protest. So I biked all the way downtown, and then I biked around town, and then I had to bike back into town, and then I biked home. So there was a lot more, cycling than I expected there to be. Don't get me wrong, happy to do it, would do it again, but I'm out of shape, so I felt it. So that's what happened there, but it was like I said, it was worth it. I enjoyed my time. Actually got to run into a couple former coworkers, which is cool. Yeah, good times were had by most. And I see an ad is running, which means it's the perfect time for me to slowly start up WrestleQuest, because it takes a while to launch. So why don't we do that while we wait for the ads? But yeah, the protest was good. There was like 4 to 6 times us to them ratio, which is great. We outperformed kind of on every metric. We outchanted them. We outnumbered them. Honestly, we outmaneuvered them because they wanted this little walk that was just an absolutely buck wild route to take their little hate walk on. And we kind of harassed them on some corners. And yeah, no, it was a good time. Good time. Also, thank you, Foxham, for contributing 2,000 points to the sci-fi short story reading stream challenge, which I haven't actually announced. I was waiting for somebody to notice. Okay. All right. So we are still in Spookyton. I think once we finish this particular dungeon, it will probably kick us back over to storyline A. So let's just jump me back and forth here. Okay, cool. I don't see the point of that, but whatever. That's why how you can think of the children just about anything. The irony being people saying think of the children and then in the same breath saying, but not like that. Don't let the children do that. They can't think of it that way. Like, just boggles. It's like, because there were people saying like, oh, we don't hate the LGBTQ community, you know, it's all about parents' rights. Not a thing in Canada. And it's like, yeah, but look to your left and look to your right and look who you're hanging out with. Even if you don't do that, you're still hanging out with a bunch of people who do think like that, and you seem okay with it. Ergo, you know, you are the company you keep, as they say. And then people saying, you know, let kids be kids. And it's like, okay, let them. Yes, please. Like, it's like we agree on the idea of let kids be kids. The problem is, what you think let kids be kids means is a very pigeonholed, has very short, sharp borders around what that's allowed to be, you know, as opposed to what the other side was saying was like, yes, you should let them do that. Like, you should let them explore these things, right? But whatever. Like I said, we outperformed them. It was great. Would do again. Will do again. Actually, hold on. Let me rephrase myself. If I'm called upon again for such a thing, I will be there. Of course, their side had a whole combination of various fringe opinions, shall we say. So, like, there was obviously the core group of them, but then there's also people still protesting vaccines. There was one lady who was yelling, "The power of Christ compels you," while shaking a crucifix at us, which was just like super funny. I appreciated that immensely because I've never had that happen to me before, because that's a thing that doesn't happen in real life. That's a thing that happens in crappy movies. So that was just a fun little bonus. And like, yeah, there were definitely some like Freedom Convoy folk there as well, which again, the irony of the Freedom Convoy people protesting against, you know, children having the freedom to, you know, be who they want to be. Like, it's you know what I mean? Like, it feels like a lot of these things are like so close and then miss the point completely. Yeah, their stated reason's not the real reason. Yes, absolutely. That is 100% the case. It's just frustrating because the fact that it's close but not quite getting it is literally how they rope in a bunch of unsuspecting people, you know, to recruit them. And then once they hook them with that, then they start feeding them other little bits and pieces and trying to poison them. You know, it's how it works. It's insidious. Oh, there we go. I think that's the steal 25 normal items one. Anyways, we don't need to pay them any more mind. I was just explaining while I was tired. Protester on a bicycle. That was me. And with all that said, how's everyone else doing today? Eno, T3, Pokemon Freak. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Chucky. Scrolling up, scrolling up. Okay, Foxhound, I know you're here somewhere because you I don't know if you're still here, to be fair. I saw you redeem them points. And Useless Emperor, you know, how y'all doing today? This is a lot of people. Do I need to keep stealing? I guess I don't need to. I got the one achievement. So now I just need to steal from prestige class people. The rest of my mom is definitely one of the more complicated things because she's very much one of the power of Christ compels you. And we'll smite those who are blah 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 blah. Yeah. I just don't know if I should just end the relationship entirely. Unfortunately, I'm in no position to bargain because I can't live by myself. Yeah. Yeah. If it's any consolation whatsoever, T3, yours is not a unique position. It's an unfortunate one. It sucks. But it is not unique. So try and find some solace, I guess, in that. It's not a great. Okay. Wait, why am I coming up here? Is this just a trick? You bamboozled me. God damn it. Not bad. Normal day. Honestly, normal day is a win as far as I'm concerned. I assume some other teleporter is going to send me back here. That's so many. Where am I going? Okay, hold on. We're going to test them all. Oh. This looks interesting. Let's start with this one. Yeah, my voice has got a little extra vocal fry today now as a result of the chanting and whatnot. God, Nuke, you're so pointless. Oh, I forgot to... Whoops, I forgot to connect my TikToks to my OBS. Whoopsie doodles. Hopefully no one talked in there. Nah, no one did, it's fine. But this counter is quite annoying. Especially for like us being low level and not having a lot of health. Counter's kind of a bummer. There we go. Just gotta make sure we don't like whoopsie our way out of this dungeon. Alright, cool. A seatbelt. Fun fact, I literally wore a seatbelt as a belt for a period of time in high school. Armor rating 18, okay. Okay, those are at 8. And okay, so 59. Oops, nope. Go back. Got the lowest defense, you get the new belt. Where does this go? Oh, hello. I guess we fight now. Making a lot of money, though, if nothing else. Really cleaning up here. Okay. Nope, fuck. Ah, still good enough. Oh no, it wasn't good enough. Well, he's dazed. It's basically the same thing. It's fine. Alright. Spectre Sash. Okay. Sounds like a different belt. Armor rating 15. Okay. Where does this go? Perfect. Nope, wait. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hey. Ooh. Oh. Actually, that's not so... Ooh. I like the boots, though. You just got new boots. Increase dodge by 10. Yeah, alright. Sure. Solid upgrade. Okay, so we came from that one. So where does this one go? Oh. Yep. Okay, so I guess we go to this one. This is new. Just looking around for chests. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Okay, that puts him back. Okay. A dark light shines in the courtyard. Does it now? Can you be more specific as to where? The courtyard's a big place. I'll take it. I don't know why she's so good at stunning people, but I love it. Sure, yeah, I'll take a crit. Oh wow, that didn't put him down. Huh. There we go. Okay. What's up here? Spotlight halo. Okay, we got like one more treasure chest to find, I think. Why is it drippy? Oh, it's a helmet. Will revive you from KO once per battle. Requires good karma to wear. Oh! Oh, that kicks ass. Okay. That's awesome. Though I didn't read the fine print. Is that once per battle, or is it just one time and then helmet go away? I said once per battle. I can't be expected to hear all the words that come out of my own mouth. What, T3? You say that I can? Well, yeah. Surely you rubber duck debug? No, actually I don't rubber duck in the traditional sense. I do what's called swear at the computer until my brain figures it out. It's not quite the same thing, it's a little more nuanced. And it all starts with, why the fuck? Then just kind of, you know, see where the mood takes me. Ah, balls. Keep it, mess that up. I mean, I can, but still, ugh. I don't think I really need to be fighting these guys at this point. Just kind of getting the extra levels, you know? And extra money, I guess. Here we go. Guess this is the light I managed to turn on. Oh, the light turns on the path to get where we gotta go, I guess. Is it pink? I don't know how to answer that question. Mysterious TikTok person. Ugh, this counter. Yeah, that can't happen. That doesn't happen on my machine. That shouldn't happen. Why did that happen? Oh, I see. How did that ever work? Yeah. A classic programming meme. Is this a deathbed counter? Or is he actually still up? Oh my god, he is. Wow. Hey, there we go. Alright. So do I have to walk the whole path? I guess. Yes, perfect. Oh no, she's demotivated. That's unfortunate. Nope, still not enough. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, we did it. Spooky, isn't it? I don't know, it's surprisingly well lit. More nerve-wracking than cattle drive without a beam fork. Tell you what, that. Nope, have fun, boys. Wait, you're leaving? I said I would help you to your destination, but I didn't say anything about getting haunted, eh? But I just gave you equipment! Hello, Bilal. Bilal? Hello. Bilal of the, Hellbound Bilals? This is where your interaction ends? Okay, cool. Whoops. Let's put a little bit of water there. Right, how do I deal with these guys? I think I just beat them to death. I don't think it's anything fancy. Yeah. Again, we're just checking for stuff. Is this gonna be a boss fight? Am I just walking into a boss fight unhealed? The dissidents have returned. Your municipalitiness. Oh my god. Municipalitiness? Oh, mighty. Okay, got it. What do they want now? Who cares? Nothing can get through our wall. Quick, Barbie, use your scissors. What makes you think I have scissors? You are a teacher, see? Don't you have arts and craft supplies? Not any that can cut through a force field. There's got to be a way around. Can I just go around? Okay, yeah, let's... Right, there's other areas I can explore now that I can do a hit on these guys.
Today's announcement? Hey. You skipped the leg
Hell yeah, I get a free days. Love it. I still love her read a book. It's such a good, like, catchphrase. Oh no, I did the wrong guy. Oh well. Well, now he's super dead. Okay, well. Spilled water makes daddy wet. I don't know why your brain's like that, T3. Oops. Wait, if I can come down here. Okay, hang on. There's this section, but then there's also the other section over here.
Domination is the only way to win the task. Today's announcement? Hey,
Does that do extra damage? It's really hard to tell. Ah, one down. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm kind of digging Bird. Bird's doing a good job. Ooh. Apologies for all the yawning. Like I said, I did a lot of cycling today. I'm not used to it. I also ate dinner very late, so I could also just be digesting. Camera. 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 Hey, buddy. You back? All right. Nope. Thank you, Pokemon Freak, for the camera notice. Is this guy the same place? Kind of looks like it all goes to the same place. 33%. Okay, so we got 2 more chests to find. Can I just scooch? Yeah. Okay, cool. Where's this taking me? How is that different from the other location? I'm confused. Now I want to go back down the other door to figure out how the hell it spat me out. Like, it was saying go this way. Ooh, excuse me. Map doesn't make sense. Unless there's like multiple things to do. No, let's pick this fight.
you skipped leg day. Today's announcement? Hey,
Good. Oh yeah, those guys hurt a lot. Why did I pick this fight?
today's announcement?
This was definitely a decision I made. Gas prices are going down. They did. I did that today because our gas tank was very low. You still haven't since you got the car? Yeah, well, your commute's not very far, right? So it can just use the battery to get you there. I guess the one thing I'll say is, like, gas does have an expiry on it, so don't just let your car sit with crappy gas in the tank. Oh, thank you, Pokemon Freak. Car keeps track of the last time it was filled. Yeah, I don't know how long gas can be good for. So, all right, there's the last one. It's like 3 months or so. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm sure this is a Googleable thing. Okay, we got the Shackinator. What does Comet Arm do? May also melt your enemies. Weapon rating 59, increase knockback chance by 10. Okay. I'm gonna lose the crit. I'd rather do this. Just a strict upgrade for Brooder. No downsides. Regular in front of the engine for 10 minutes every 6 weeks. Yeah, okay. Apocalypse movies are to be believed it lasts hundreds of years. Now we know that ain't true. It's one of the problems with post-apocalypse shows is they do not accurately portray, like, gas go bad, so all this driving cars around thing ain't gonna work. The only exceptions would be totally electric cars, if you could have some way of charging them, like gluing a whole bunch of solar panels onto the roof of the car or some shit. And even then, or any of the cars that have like flex fuel, where someone could set up some kind of corn distillery to create ethanol to run the car. And again, that's only just fuel. That's not covering all the maintenance. Because unfortunately, cars are not like they were back in, like, you know, the 70s. You know, where everything was, for lack of a better term, an analog part. There's a shitload of computers and whatnots in cars now that would just like you're not gonna be able to replace those. I don't know what Aptera is. Alright, Barbie, ready for phase 3? I thought we were in phase 2. Expect the unexpected in the Kingdom of Spice. Oh my god. Sure. Oh, we did literally go around behind. What? I thought those windows were plastic, not glass. Your taste in translucent materials is once again your downfall, Goat. Mayor Mark, your reign of terror is at an end, if you want it to be. What are you talking about? This... Cast off your municipal mask and put on the mask you were made to wear. You want me out of your city? Come meet me in the Surge Dome. Come on, amigos. Is Machacha Man just fucking Goku? Like... It kind of feels like he's just Gokuing at this point. I need stronger and stronger enemies to fight. No, let them go and cancel my appointments. Okay, so get ready for battle and then go to search thing. Okay. Well, things are heating up across the toy room. Machacha Man has challenged the mayor of Warpmark Junction, and an existing feud is developing between the Honest Bucks and grad school. Don't forget Toy Box, Jimmy, and Nuke are hot on the trail of Veneta, a minivan with a major mystery. Let's see what happens next. Okay. Wow, I never thought I'd see a B horror movie crossed with Lucha Libre. Did you see the part where he did that sidewalk slam on the, oh my god, Cthulhuid? Amazing. Haha. Imagine seeing it in person. What? Silver Halo was a real wrestler? See, a true legend. A true hero. Some of the kids can look up to you. Come along, honey. Help me tuck in the kids. And be with them now. I'm sorry, wife. I must pay my respects to our town's lucha ancestors and ask for their intercession. Oh, now we do here. The Order of the oh my god, I couldn't do this word last time. Plasticistarians placed a riddle here to protect the graves. I've to light all the lamps in each section to remove the barrier. Okay. What? Oh, apparently I have stolen 10 rare items. I got that achievement, it just decided to pop now. So it's not the bells. Oh, I guess that's the barrier. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking timers. Shit. Never didn't have it. Jose de las Campanas, who fought to restore the Montesterio bells. Please cheer for me. Okay. What's the riddle? Oh, okay. So, I wanted to ask if The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series Guardian Pack are DLC or game. That is an interesting question. I don't know. Hold on. I will find out for you. What's the Guardian Pack? It's a fair ask. I think it's everything that came with the Guardian Pack. I think it's the full game. Pick one, older gamers. Yeah, that's me. No, or pink one, sorry. Yeah. I'm 37, so I'm basically dead in internet years. How about this, Emperor? If you want that, thinking it's the full game, because I assume you're looking at my giveaways. Walking. Okay. Control F. Why is Control F not Control? There we go. Holy moly. How about this? If you want to redeem that, I will send you the key and I'll let you redeem it. And if it's just DLC or some shit, you can keep that key and pick a different thing. How about that? Because I don't want you getting bamboozled, but I don't know if it's DLC or not. So yeah, feel free to redeem on that. I'll send you the key. Are you in the Discord though? Because that is kind of the one requirement. Yes, got it. Yes it is. Okay, sure. So give me 1 second here. A key has been redeemed. A key shall be delivered. Okay. All right. I've sent you the key. So, let me know if that works for you, if it's what you want it to be. And if it is just DLC, you can have it, and you can pick a different game. It's full game? Fantastic. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 right there. Much thanks. That's what they're there for. And actually, oh, I didn't. Oops! Exclamation dare drop. I'm playing this game because I got through dare drop. I've already done like all the dares, and I think the dares for this close on Friday. But I'm playing this because of dare drop. I do dares, I get game keys. I put the game keys in the game pile. You redeem points, you can pick a game from the game pile. That's how it works. That's why I do it. I think I've only claimed like one of those keys for me in all of them that I've done it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's do these ones back here first. Okay. Should I be interacting with these? Oh, I'm okay. Senior Secreto, who took a hat from each luchador he defeated. Please cheer for me. Okay. Come on, game. Alright, what do we got? One back there, kind of awkward to get to. So we might start with that one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's tricky. 4. We might start with that one. 5. Why is that not working? Hang on. Oh, hold on. Streamer bot's not connected properly. Hang on. I'm just gonna relaunch that. It did not connect properly to Twitch, so. Okay, there we go. Now let's try that again. Oh, it's on cooldown. Well, I saw it at T3. I shall save. But then I'm going to try it again to make sure it actually is doing that. So it wasn't working yesterday either. Okay, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hold on, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good gravy. Okay. All right. God. I'm not gonna get this one. Nope. 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 All right, start over. Whew, there we go. Rivella, patron of the walk-on VFX. Please cheer for me. All right, we did all of them. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone else was here. Scorching ray. Please don't let me disturb you, Senior Luchador. I was just coming to pay my respects to these wrestlers. Really? Say, I know you. You're Scorching Ray from the lower cards. How long have you been wrestling? For a few years now. But I have loved wrestling all my life. As a boy, I looked up to the luchadors and luchadoras I saw in the ring each week. And I have fond memories watching Halo de Plata films with my father. He thought it was important for me to have good heroes. But here I am disturbing you. Please, enjoy your evening. Wait. Okay, is this working now?
Save the game, dummy.
There you go. I don't know what the audio is behind that. I'm never going to know. Go to Senor Ramon's house. Okay. Where's that? This one? Here we go. Thanks again. Good night. Hey, no problem, Usain Brew. That's, like I said, that's what it's there for. I collect the keys to give the keys away. Sirs, I have reached a decision. We should give the title to Scorching Ray. Interesting. No, Scorching Ray? What is the name that rudely enters my ears? That's not a name I've heard in chant or song. Then you haven't been listening. He's a new star, not quite a babyface. His wrestling skill is sound and the crowds love him. Scorching Ray has new fans every day. Sir, it would be my honor to help put him over. Let him get himself over. Senor Ramon, we can't declare this Mystery Ray the champion out of nowhere. Where's the build-up? Where's the artistry? Where's the storyline? You'll be throwing away an entire season of work, of drama between Champ and Luchador. I'm sorry, Luchador. The Chanampo champ is right. I have to keep pushing the popularity of the LCW to avoid getting swallowed up like some of the other promotions. We can't take risks right now. The LCW championship is in this room, or it's no one. I'd happy to support either one of you, but I know it's a heavy decision. I can almost taste the title belt, Chinipo. It will be ours, I swear it. So, how'd it go? My wife. I'm sorry, Senor Ramon would not agree to my suggestion. I see. So then Frau Fausto will be the champion? No. Luchador, wait, please. You love that ring more than you love me. How could you say that? How could you even think that? Where are you? Where are you every day and every night? Not here, with me, not with your family. You're out there with your squared circle mistress. How dare you? Everything I do, everything in that ring I do for you. I do for this family. S&S? Did you actually figure it out? I still don't know what it is. Whoa. Sorry, chair was tilted tilt mode. Squares and circles. Oh, okay. Sure. What's happening here? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. You can lie to yourself, but not to me, Luchador. You do it for the glory, for the honor. That's your true love. That's your true mistress. How will our hero figure his way to this one? And now it's time to cancel the series so we never get a resolution. Let's just patch ourselves up. Do I not need... Hold on, wait a minute. Oh no, it's just me. Okay, alright. Wait, what do you mean you didn't realize the problem until now, Pokemon Freak? What problem? With S&S? And the fact that they can't say D&D? Oh, circle's not a word. Ah, yes. I guess there is that. So, circle with an S. Yeah. we're going, right? Into the mine? Yeah. Welcome to the Luchador Championship Wrestling's High-Flying Championship. This match is set for one ring out. The first to leave the ring and touch the ground is the loser, and he who remains is the LCW champion. There will be non-stop high-stakes, high-flying action here at LCW, and it all starts in just a moment. Hello, Luchador. Have you made your decision? Just give me a good send-off. Magnificent, Luchador. Do not worry. The belt will be in good hands with me. Do you mean Tues with the Chinampo champ? What? Oh. Yes. Of course. He's quite ready to serve the LCW. Thanks for that, Chinampo champ. Boys, I'll see you in the ring. You won't regret this, my friend. You know, I've been thinking about contingencies. What do you mean? It's something my mentor mentioned to me. Listen. Is this Brink's, like, slow decline into being a heel without realizing it? Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, standing at 3.7 inches tall, same number for everyone. He's the Benthic Terror, your champion, the Luchador. And his opponent standing at, oh, they're a different number finally. 15 inches tall, weighing in at 17 ounces, the Chinampo champ. We are excited to be here for an opportunity to place the LCW Championship in the proper hands. Strong hands, capable hands, dedicated hands. May he who wants it most win. Survive 2 turns. Luchador, just follow the cues. We'll guide you through this, your most memorable match. Ominous? Yeah, ain't it just? Okay, I do punch. Oh boy, that dude's got a health bar on him. Here's the beef. Okay, we can survive 2 turns. It's fine. That wasn't even a hard hit. What are you doing, bud? Okay, hold on. What the hell? That was interesting. Okay, use a gimmick. What do I got? A high-risk maneuver with mega payoff. I would be stupid not to do that one. What do I gotta do? Okay. Nope. Well, that still did a chunk of damage. Even with just beefing it completely. Is that a taunt? I want to do that again, though. Do you have any kind of defensive skill? Just get... No, there is no defend in this. There are some moves that can, like, increase damage resistance and stuff. Okay, we're gonna do this again, and I'm gonna not beef it this time. There we go. Just a cool 1,000 damage. How do I bounce back into the ring, though? Oh, there we go. I have to break out of a submission attempt. Okay, so I have to get my ass kicked. Oh my god, I'm still standing. Uh-huh. Alright, now what? Wait, didn't I do it? Oh, nope. Never mind. Now what? Oh, he's gonna fucking drag my ass out? Yeah, I'm fucking sweating, man. Okay, 7 HP is actually pretty legit. Yes. Suffer for luchador. Suffer for the title you no longer have. Suffer as I have suffered in your family's shadow. Suffer as I take it from you, as I become champion. Is this dude trying to grope me? Is that Pharaoh Foster with the steel chair? Yep. Here comes Scorching Ray. Okay, it says defeat Chinampo Champ. Aw, hell yeah. What? This is not part of the plan. This is a contingency plan, my friend. Nice. Luchador, what was that? Yes, it was devious, it was duplicitous, it was amazing. Some of the best high-flying storytelling our promotion has seen for ages. Yeah, I defeated him and it went to the cutscene. Yeah, it was a little out of sequence there. Enough, Luchador, you broke our agreement. Does this mean you intend to retain the title? As a cheater? I admit that it was not a clean win. That is why the champion will be nobody. What? What? It's like you said, Senor Ramon. The LCW champion is in this room or it's no one. Well, we chose no one. Well, what does this mean for the LCW and the world tour of the toy room Pharaoh Foster organized? That's simple. I intend to double it. Think about it, Senor Ramon. I will vacate the title and insinuate that Scorching Ray is the true winner for saving me. Pharaoh Foster will argue that Chinampo Champ is the proper champion, since I technically cheated. And then both luchadors will tour the toy room, not only advertising VLCW, but hyping up the next season as well. This is brilliant. Wow. Here, you've definitely earned this. Oh, thanks. Oh boy. Just a tiny amount of money. Just an insultingly low fee. I must say I'm impressed, Luchador. That was some elite level planning. Thank you for saving me out there, Scorching Ray. Sir, thank you for the chance to represent the LCW. It's a great opportunity, my friend. Don't waste it, and don't lose your way. Remember, the world needs heroes. I understand, sir. Thank you. Make me proud. Make me proud! Brink, your idea was perfect. Even satisfied Pharaoh Fausto. Happy to help, sir. I've learned that there can always be a contingency. So, what now? Well, we've got to continue our feud with the grad school, eh? And I've got to go see a special person. Or should I say, special people. Dad! Mi familia. Mi esposa. I don't understand. What happened out there in the ring? I've got plenty of time to explain that to you. Okay, and we're back to plotline C. Jesus Christ. This game does like to bounce around in its stories.
Wow. What's wrong with this place? The walls are weird.
Nah, it's just the way the old Mr. Leclue had the place designed. He's something of an eccentric board game enthusiast. Inspector Munch. Okay. Whoa there! This is a crime scene. You can't just waltz in here like a couple of loons. Crime scene? What are you talking about? A minigat van killed its father and sister. What even is this game?
So, other minivans?
No, you dingbat. Vanetta killed her father, Mr. Leclue, and her sister, Secret Carmine. That's a soundbite I should get, isn't it? I should get that soundbite. That seems like it could get some use. Easy, we totally belong here. We're Vanetta's legal counsel. We like to have a word with our client. Leaping lawyers, is that allowed? You wouldn't dare deny a right under the Oswald agreement, would you? What? Me? Nah, go on ahead, your justices. Just up a hallway through the door on the top. Now we have to solve more mystery murder. It's fun.
Hey, Private, what's the Oswald agreement?
I don't know. I made it up. Look, you spend enough time getting barked at by attorneys, you pick up a thing or two. Cute. Now, I could go up that way, or... or... James, what in blazes are you doing here? I'm saving your trunk if I can. James, thank you, I'm touched. But the situation is rather bad. They think I killed Mr. Leclue and Secret Carmine, my father and sister. The playing cards are your family? My adoptive one, yes. I was looking for my sister when I stumbled upon my father's body, and then those brigands, Bruton and Gaster, burst into the room. They accused me of killing him and chased me out. That's when I ran to Boxwood. James, you have to find the real murderer, and my sister. I think she may know something. Talk to Nanny White in the kitchen. She should help. Okay. But first, I need to find... Oh, I can't cross the police line. Cute. Okay. There's treasure boxes to find. Maybe? Where am I going here? Okay, so I guess she's in there. So I can't cross that police line. I guess it's like one of the only things we can do. Hold on, let's go back out. What do the other doors state? Excuse me, where the fuck am I? Pastor Moss. Poor Mr. Leclue. Requiescat in peace. Okay. Oh, there's doors here? Oh. Hold on. Oh, I see. Doc Orchid. More mourners? Such a shame. Mr. Leclue was a good man. Is that pizza fucking dripping? Jesus Christ. This place is in shambles. Shambles, I tell you. Aha. Okay, there's 5 of them. Oh, hello.
Hold on, don't I know you? You're Colonel Lemon, aren't you, from the Battle of the Glory Fields?
Yeah, I did fight in other battles, you know. History, and you seem to have forgotten that.
This is insane. Your portrait's hanging up in the Vinyl Corporation boardroom.
Vinyl Corp? You're a hired bullet? Mercenary scum. Never liked seeing you on the battlefield, any more than I did seeing Mr. Leclue. You fought with Mr. Leclue. With, beside, against, who remembers anymore? All I know is that I'm glad the old fool's dead, though I wish I could have been here for it. This guy definitely did it.
Yeah, he certainly sounds guilty, but I doubt it. Old war dog like him has too much honor in his veins to sneak around and stab someone in the back. More the type to challenge him to a duel with cutlasses.
What happened to these guys?
Mr. Clue was a military commander, once upon a time. He led a particularly dicey campaign in the glory fields. It was the Battle of Red Dice Hill.
The official version is that Lieutenant Leclue made a costly blunder. From what I hear, he led a charge himself. It was dangerous, but he saved his unit. Either way, Colonel Lemon took over the command after the maneuver, much to the detriment, Jesus Christ, I can't words today, of his friendship with Leclue. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So there is a door here. That's awkward. Okay. The fuck? This room in particular is giving me like no delivery vibes. That was a good game. Jesus, did they forget to burn the desk? Hello. Hello, kitty. There's a fucking knife in the wall there. Why does this place look like a shattered frat house? In this room? Yeah. I guess we'll go in here now. Oh, it was horrible. Just look at this kitchen. If you ask me, it's more evidence that Vanetta's innocent. There's no way she would make such a mess. What can you tell me of the family? Mr. Leclue was not a duck, but a devoted father. He loved his daughters. Secret Carmine, Vanessa's sister, was always hiding places. That's why we call her Secret. Were you here when Mr. Leclue was murdered? Anything you can tell us? Yes, I was here. I remember hearing loud revving sounds, like an engine, but I don't think it was Vanetta. She couldn't have. Thanks.
Where were the playing cards bumped off?
In the study at the other corner of the house. The police have sealed the area off. We gotta get in there. I know. Try talking to Pastor Moss. He might be able to help. He's in the gallery, in the center of the house. I keep unplugging my goddamn headphones. Hey, Patrick. Aren't you a little late for last rites? Mr. Leclue was a good friend of mine. I'd like to be on hand to help if I can, and to see that everything is resolved appropriately. Do you think it's true? Do you think Vanetta is capable of double homicide? It seems as unlikely as the sun going dark. Then again, even that doesn't seem unlikely when you've seen an eclipse. That's a stupid thing to say. Nanny White said you could help us get in the study? Yes. This house is quite old. It has many secret passages built in to protect and hide people like me from aggressors. Mr. Leclue told me about some of them. There's a passage through the chimney and the lounge into the study. Is this actually built off of a real-ass Clue board? There we go. Come on, we can crawl under the desk here.
You want to go in the chimney? Do I look like fire fodder?
Yeah, just fucking get in there, man.
So, this is where it happened. Something is off here.
What do you mean?
I've seen a lot of toy juice on the outside instead of the inside, Jimmy.
Hey man, now's not the time, Bosch.
Not like that, you fucking weirdo. No, I'm talking about the evidence soaking into the carpet. Is a 2 playing cards were iced here? No way. There's not enough.
So there was only one person killed. How'd you find, they find 2 bodies then, eh? Let's head back. I don't even know how I got in here, let alone getting out. Just walking out the front door? Nope, there we go. Nuke.
I'm ugly and deaf, Jimmy. I can hear you just fine. No need to yell.
I think I'm stuck.
No. I refuse to participate.
I don't think the chimney cares, Nuke. Wait, someone's coming, be quiet. What wouldn't wait, woman? It's those newcomers, those snoopers skulking around. Who are they? Visitors of Veneta, here to vindicate her, I venture. Okay, so this dude likes to alliterate. Do you think they'll figure it out? I'm worried about your little ruse. The dead decoy? The inanimate imposter? It'll fool those fiends. It better. Where'd you get it, anyways? I built the body from broken bits, a benefit of being a bone saw like me. Okay, so it's a doctor. Did you hear that? The alliteration.
Again, ugly, not deaf. Sounds like we've got some secret ops at work here, Jimmy.
It sounds like they brought in another body and spoofed a murder. That means Secret Karma must be alive. Oh man, we gotta go see Veneta. Okay. It's all right there in Living Will. Mr. Glue made it before he died. Socialite Sapphire found it. Let's read. I, Mr. LeGlue, being of sound mind and card stock, do hereby bequeath all my worldly assets and possessions to my true blood daughter, Secret Carmine, my single true heir. In the event that she is unable to receive these assets and possessions, they shall be transferred to Socialite Sapphire, whom I have always loved. Jeez, how fucking convenient, eh? Not even remotely suspicious. Lies. Dad always said part of his fortune was going to Project D12. Project D12? That fund to help underused toys enter the wrestling relay careers? What a guy. Oh, I'm afraid you're mistaken, Veneta. Of course, some degree of mental imbalance is expected considering what you did. Okay, so it's just you fucking guys. Oh, at last the deceitful daughter is detained by department defenders and detectives. Those deceivers. Yeah, we got other news, Fanny. I think his sister's alive. Oh, thank the maker. James, you must find her. She's the only one who can help. Yeah, Pastor Moss did say the house has lots of hidden passages, and Secret Carmine likes to hide. She also likes to swim, if that's any help.
I thought gods weren't supposed to get wet.
Okay. It's got to be a secret entrance here somewhere. Yeah, I can see numbers. Can I fuck around with them? Oh, there we go. Oh, good. We're back to fighting. How's everyone feeling? I'll just burn these off. Wait, what? Pretty good. How about you? What? Hold on, what did I say? Or is that an extremely delayed message somehow? From like an hour ago when I asked how you're doing. Oh, how's everyone? Okay. I did say that about my team, didn't I? That's good enough for you. Fair enough.
Hold on to your nuts and bolts. Hold on to your nuts and bolts.
Oh, yeah. What do these do? Immunity to weekend. Yeah, it's fine. What are the odds? Wait, did I get my equipment back from... No. No, I didn't. Fantastic. She just walked away with it. Oh, excuse me. Double table spot. Wow. Okay, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Ooh. Provides vibing status. Also cool. All right. All right, one more chest.
Hold on to your nuts and bolts.
Of course, I now have weakened stats from both of these guys. Oh, interesting. It's a cool move. Oh my god. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, why did he get to go again? That was weird. Okay. Egad, you're with them. Don't hurt me. Better go fish again, Carmine. We're not here to hurt you. But you do know why you're playing solitaire out here. You do? You were attacked, weren't you? Back at Clue Mansion, what happened? Oh, it was dreadful. Those thugs that belonged to Socialite Sapphire, Bruton and Gaster, killed my father and attacked me. I saw everything. So why didn't you tell somebody? And what good would that do? You have no idea what it's like, being so scared, feeling so small, so out of control of your own fate. Uh-huh. Just leave me be. At least I'll be safe here. No. Excuse me? Yeah, you're wrong. I do know what it's like to feel like that. And I also know what it's like to feel like to do... Oh my god. And I also know what it feels like to do nothing about it. It's like this, lady. You can't let fear control you. If you did, sooner or later you start wondering how things would have been if you had taken a shot. So, if you just did what you knew was right. So, you scared now? Try hating yourself instead. For not doing the things you should have done. It's just too much to bear. Look, your sister's about to take the fall for your father's death. Vendetta? She's being blamed? And they'll impound her for sure. Unless you make a stand. Now's the time to put a fear back in the deck. Cowardice is no way to live life. Take it from me, I don't know. Okay, I'll do it. Just tell me how I can help. It's a cinch. Let me explain. Propeller spins. Now let's go have a conversation with Inspector Munch. Yeah, but I got another chest to find. Don't I? Why is this wall different? Why is that wall red? Highly suspect. Yeah, just poking around for chests here. Nah, you know, screw it. Let's just kill this last guy. We're already here. No additional chests. Something here I missed? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hold on. Ha ha ha! A replica pepper box. It has a terrific spread and can hit all enemies. Oh, that's interesting. Uses talent to calculate damage. So I'll do less damage, but I'll hit everyone. Is that better? I don't know if that's better. Not for like boss fights. All right, listen up. These lawyers have invoked the Oswald Agreement to come to their client's defense. Who did it? We've conducted our lawyerings, and we can say beyond the shadow of doubt the real killer. No. No. Yeah. Doc Orchard socialite Sapphire in the study with Bruton Gasta. Asinine accusations? Don't be absurd, child. What possible proof could you have? Wait, I can prove Socialite Sapphire and Doc Orchid were orchestrated the whole thing. It's you, you're alive. Yes, and thanks to Jimmy, I'm ready to start living again. Inspector Munch, these men killed my father. Socialite Sapphire had them do it so she could use that fake will of hers to get Dad's money. And when they failed to bump me off too, Doc Orchid supplied a dummy corpse to fake my death. Looks like we're stuck between a rock and a prison cell. And the guilty of misused verbal expressions. Man, if Barbie were here. Sapphire, Doc, looks like you're on your own. Time to cut our way out. Oh, okay. Alright, so we must start by stealing. Nice. I don't know what I got, but cool. And we're actually gonna field surgery toy box Jimmy here. It's not a great heal, but I'll take it. Oh, never mind. If that's all the damage you guys do, then we're fine. Okay, surprisingly simple. Nice. What does that do? What the fuck did that do? Okay, I'm gonna steal one more time just to see if they've got multiple items. Okay, cool. I think I'm just gonna disintegrate Gaster again. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you ain't so tough. Garaged. Oh, neat. He heals. Sure, why not? And then just for funsies, let's call an airstrike down just to see what it looks like. That's fun. Yep, just go right back to healing, my dude. We'll just do this again. Worked very well last time. There we go. Oh, additional black. Okay, so I stole black belts off them and then also got black belts. Cool. All right. Sure. Why not? Looks like the deck is pretty stacked up against your cards. Get 'em, boys. Excellent work, you lordships. With the real killer out of the way, Vanessa is free to go. James, you've done it.
Yeah, James. Good job.
This is incredible. You searched my house high and low, fought the perilous odds, and even found my missing sister, all to save me? Well, yeah. I mean, I couldn't let him take you away.
I gotta say, Jimmy, you really went Bravo Zulu up there. Above and beyond what some punk chump chop shop mechanic would do. So what's your next mission?
It felt good to take matters into my own hands, to get stuff done, to stop living in fear and letting everything else dictate my fate. I think it's time to reassess our elephant problem. And I know just who can help. Wherever will you go? to Malibu Heights. There's a muchacho and a very non-medical doctor I've got to apologize to. Hi. Thank you again, James. Okay. Oh, I didn't steal black belts. What did I steal off of them then? Lowers AR but increases dodge by 10%. Eh. See, for him, I would take it. I think. Oh, it adds vibe. Eh, no. No, those aren't actually great. I have no idea what I stole off of them. Or, hold on. Does stealing it add it to, like, the end of match inventory? I've never paid attention to that. But that does seem like what happened. Excuse me. Like what happened there. Alright, well. We're done here.
Is that it? Come on, you're not even gonna ask her to come with us?
Nah, I mean, a van like her and a wrench like me.
And here I thought you were ranking up. Oh well.
Dang, Nuke. James, I've never been to Malibu Heights, and I've suddenly found myself without responsibility here. Is that your way of asking me if we have a spare accommodation? Precisely. For a van or a girl? Yeah, sure.
Great. Guess this means I'm coming too. This van still owes me money.
Okay. Just churning out achievements right now. Wait, there's still... I haven't found one box in this fucking place. Oh, god damn it. Alright, I have to, like... Do I have to do anything? I don't know if any of these are worth making. Like, I can't see how good it is. Armor rating 30. Adds 25 AP. I'm rating 36. Yeah. I think we just do the fight. I don't know where the one chest in this place is, and I don't much care. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Wait. Alright. Now let's do it. Wait, hold on. What happened there? Oh, do I have to, like, walk away and then... There we go. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this thing. Attention, citizens. I mean, hello, Warpmark Junction. I order you to be entertained this evening. How am I doing? Great. Just wrap it up with a big intro. Prepare your body for excitement as you witness the unscripted return of Meltdown. Like a bolt from the blue, I'm gonna shock you. This voice does not really match him anymore. Hamrock, how am I doing? Wow, excellent job, sir. Not rusty at all. Newcomer, how will you respond? Sure. Fat jokes. That's always cool. And smart talk distribution is complete. Commence slammage. I swan to John if it's somehow it's just me v him. Oh my god. Let hype fall to -5. Shit. Remember, guys, we wanted him to get jumped up, or pumped up, so he charges the whole city and reactivates the bridge of Malibu Heights. Ah, crap. F up my button presses? That's all I can do, right? Oh, he talks like Arnold. That's fun. Now, we have to get him hyped up so he remembers and recharges the bridge. Okay, that's -8 hype. I still think I'm... healing items. I think that's what I have to do here. Let's just duct tape myself, because that doesn't add hype. I think that's my best option right now, is just to fire up healing items. Just gonna burn through them. I have to let hype fall to -20. God. Okay. Items to drop your hype? Yes, because using items to help yourself are not exciting. That actually tells you that right at the beginning of the game. You get an achievement for using an item, and the achievement's like, use an item. Okay. Like, it's, yeah. This is amazing. I miss this so much. I feel my power growing. Yep. We shall continue to use duct tape until morale improves. His moves are going to get worse. Oh my Jesus Christ. I feel as good as I did before my injury. Injury? Yeah, the injury that ended my career. Did you take a tall fall from a turnbuckle? No, it didn't even happen to the ring. Uh-oh. And we're going to find out why he doesn't do this anymore. Okay, we're going to... Oh, I can't even pivot. Letting him break out of a pin. Oh, yeah, I get... Yeah, problem is, every time I hit him, hype go up. So... Okay, man, I need you to, like, hit me. Okay, there we go. Can you mess up a gimmick? Yes, but it will still hurt him, and I think still raise his hype. Okay, here we go. Now I can use the cheap duct tape, or the cheap tape. We're okay now. I just had to get him to hurt me. Now we can continue with the previous system. What do you mean it didn't happen in the ring? Backstage, after a match, I was jumped by some goons. They mangled my articulated joints and left peanuts everywhere as a message. Oh, God. Good old elephant. Or elephant. Okay. Shall continue iteming. There we go. Okay, now I can beat him to death. Oh, so I jumped to my ship and came here. I figured if I could control my wrestling career, at least I can control the power here. And then you came along. It's not me you're mad at, amigo. Don't hold back. You want to see me blow the breakers? Burst the resistors? You asked for it. Here comes the Gigawatt Nova. Is that it? Oh. Okay. I thought I was going to have to actually fight him, but alright. Well done, you did it. You've powered the whole town. You didn't have to keep them throttled. You had it in you all along. I did? But how will I control them? You don't have to. Be a good leader and show them responsibility, not tyranny. Oh! What a fucking concept. I need to flick the switch, but what about our battle? I say we at least give them a good show, now that we don't have to worry about you getting hyped up. Oh. Oh, good. Okay. Now I can just beat him to death. Fantastic. Yeah, now the real boss. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm using... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have a real problem here, people. I don't know if I can hurt him. Because I do electric damage. I can't use any of my gimmicks on him. Uh-oh. Yep, I've whoopsied. I made a whoopsie. Can't change equipment mid-battle? No, 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 that'd be too convenient. So I have, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm still damaging him, yeah, and I'm gonna even more so with this. Problem is, he's got a crap ton of HP, but this should be okay. Should be able to outpace him less until, unless he pulls out some power move. There we go. I've killed your leader. Plastic star metal. Seatbelt, yeah. Cool. I may be on the roof, but I've never felt so alive. Muchacho man, thank you for saving me in our city. Here, I want you to have this. Okay, a flex capacitor. A flex capacitor. Fuck me. God, the puns in this game are exquisite. Now, go shock that evil elephant. Camera? Come on, camera. Okay, fantastic. Love it. Can I have a team again? I really should use Radcod at some point, but... I don't know where the one chest left in this place is that I didn't get. It must be somewhere where everything's all charged up now, right? That's the only place that kind of makes sense to me. You? Yes. Thank you. Is it in the hospital somewhere? No. Let's just try checking down over, like, this way where all the things got charged up. Yeah, these were all homes or something, weren't they? Nope. Wasn't here. I'm almost certain it's not worth it. It's just seeing the 94% on there, you know? Besides, we're close to tying up the stream, so I don't mind burning a little daylight figuring this out. Remember getting that one. I'm gonna keep checking around in the lower decks first. Yeah, that's the way to the exit. Excuse me. Anyone sees the chest, the closed chest, please shout out. My one thought is maybe it's back up in his mansion. No, that had its own thing, so it can't be there. And this was the shop. You selling anything cool? Yep. And this puts us on this upper level. Still don't know what that does. It just goes up to the shop. Okay. Well, I don't know where it is. I feel like this is all the maps. Ooh, excuse me. It's over here. Mm-hmm. Wait, this leads to the shop. Yeah, got this one. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna move on. I'm enjoying this track though. It's one of the better ones in this game. All right, in we go. Jesus. Really jumping around these timelines. Thanks again for your hospitality. Thank you, Senior Logan, for returning my husband to me. Here, we want you to have this. Alarm clock carnitas. Is that some kind of famous luchador family cooking I've heard so much about? See, it has the power to perk up even the sleepiest beasts. Or the darkest spirits. Oh, okay. I know where that goes. Are you sure you must go, my friend? We are going to have a huge celebration at my home. Yeah, we'd love to stay, but duty calls. We're continuing our feud with grad school. I understand, my friend. I remember those PAW work schedules. My goodness, I do not miss those days. Now go. Or not now, being a father. You're a good wrestler, luchador, and a good man. Fish. Speaking of species, are you ready to go, Moose Cousin? Yeah, but where are we going? Tropical Dream is up north, near the mountains that lead to the glory fields. Plus, there's no boat this time, so we'll have to hoof it. Which shouldn't be a problem for you, I'm guessing. Oh, har har har. Is that a racial thing? Because he's a moose. Yeah, no, I know why he was saying it. Yeah, I didn't care for the masks here. Any decent items to grab before we leave? Probably not. Oh, excuse me. What do you got, man? He's wearing a different belt. 1 AP is not worth it to me. Okay. So we use the carnitas to move that Snorlax out of the way. Was that this way? No. I don't like the sound of that. Do I have to go through here? Why? Why? Fine. I guess we have to do this now. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I don't have a lot of moves here, actually. Oh, whatever. Just beat the guy to death. As you do. That was a lot of fire damage.
I'm locked and loaded.
Okay. Great. Now we gotta heal out at least. I like how this game has stats, and I am not paying much attention to them. Like, the stats go up every level, and I just don't pay it any mind.
I'm the expert of execution.
Please stop missing. Don't appreciate the missing. Oh, that guy's there. And now he's gone. Fuck. Nope.
Take one shot.
Oh, we're still set to sidekick. That's why the hype meter's not going anywhere. Whoopsie. Yeah, this dude. Hey, man. Seems like a heavy sleep. I wonder if Senor Luchador's cooking can live up to its name. Oh God, he said it. Oh God. Thank you for this delightful snack. Okay. Cool, I guess. Salazzo. Alright. Oh, hey guys. El hijo de la park. Okay. And La Park Jr. See, you should control your perro. Dog? Look, I'm on a talking dog. You should get a leash for that thing. LA, not La. I guess. El hijo de LA Park. That's... Hold on, though. I mean, my Spanish ain't great, but this guy is called the son of L.A. Park. And then the other one's L.A. Park Jr. Alright. You guys real? What kind of dog has antlers? Is that really the point, Brink? Hey, Porcelain. You can't even begin to understand what kind of dogs we have here, okay? Porcelain? He means you look so weak and frail, like a porcelain doll. Okay, cool. It's not worth it, eh? Just forget about it. Welcome to Salazzo. Yes, I'm here for all of the chests. Ray Park is Darth Maul. Oh, is that what's going on here? Are we making jokes? Are we making Star Wars jokes? Man, you're intense looking. What do you got for me, man? Literally nothing I care about. Cool. Excellent. Great. Might be another layer. Alright, so there's one other chest to find. This is great wrestling here in San Sebastian. Cool, man. Happy for you. Can't even talk to that dude. Couldn't even bother to be giving him any lines. What the fuck? Why is there a maze? Sneaky. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. Maybe this is something for later. Looks to be. Why is the question mark all of a sudden up there? Huh. It's weird. And now question mark is gone. I'm just gonna assume bug. No, it's there again. Oh, it's the U shits. Okay. Oregon new recipe. Remember, you have to know how to cook if you want to be a strong and masculine wrestler. Oh boy. For today's recipe, carne de alas, you need some high quality moose meat. Not the kind of thing that comes from a moose that looks like a dog. Okay, cool, man. You're sure to eat well so you have lots of power and you don't feel feeble, like a muñeca de porcelina. Okay. Alright. Oh, it seems we have some visitors for today's cooking lesson. Careful, amigo, this spatula might be too heavy for you to lift. Careful, you might shatter yourself, porcelain. Alright, can we just kick their teeth in? Or pause Haas tag team so you better back off. Oh no, not Paw. We don't care about Paw and its dinky little wrestling rings. It wouldn't last a minute against us real wrestlers. You're on. Let's dance, man. The ring's only for official matches. The chairman hates unsanctioned fights. Can meet us in the northwestern part of town. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. But first, is there chests to be found around here? I need to find one more. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Bunch of chilies on the floor. Such a waste. I see. Chicken? What chicken? Okay, that walks us out of the town. All right. This place ain't that big, and it's still, I've managed to not find the other check mark or other box. Not check box, chest. Treasure box. I merged those words weird in my brain. But this is where we're gonna leave it. Because it's midnight, so did I say box? I might have. I don't know. I say a lot of things. We've already established. I can't be guaranteed to remember what the heck I was talking about. There we go. Oh. All right. Well, that felt fruitful. Other than I got so many, I got like 6 achievements just tonight. I don't think a lot of people have finished this game. That's why those achievements are so low. Since a good chunk of them are all just story based. Anyways, that is going to do it for me tonight. I will be back on Friday trying out MythQuest, also by Dropbox. I'll have to make a separate Dropbox announcement. But yeah, I'll be trying out MythQuest on Friday. And then after that, you know, back to the ongoing schedule for me. So, you know, remedial engineering on the Monday after that. But in any case, that's going to do it for me tonight. Dropbox, Daredrop. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I can't say words. Daredrop. Teardrop. Thank you, Eno. Good gravy. All right. Well, thanks for the stream. Have a good night. Thanks, Bogwinfrey. Yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight. So, first we shall say goodbye to TikTok. Goodbye, TikTok. Bye-bye. There we go. All right. And then now I say goodbye to you, Twitch. Goodbye. No. Like I said, I'll be back on Friday. So until next time, thank you, of course, for watching. And stay safe, have fun, be kind, try your best out there, and, you know, trans rights are human rights. Good night.